Alright, good day everyone once again. So it's a pleasure always having you in our channel. So today we're gonna be discussing something very much vital. I want to appreciate as many of you that are following us, especially my students, the core members and all that are with us. So today what we're going to be considering is how to identify a testis that is ripe and egg that is ripe. One of the things that we measure on this channel is catfish breeding success, because we have a lot of persons that have been having serious issues. Some don't know how to go about it. Some people will call us to be crying, some will pleading, some will say they are frustrated, they are this and that. But I keep telling people that in business we don't apply emotion. Even God that creates you, well, God can be moved by emotion, but the most important thing is facing reality. The reality is that crying cannot solve the problem, but getting the right knowledge can solve the issue. So in this clip you're going to be watching, you're going to be seeing a ripe testis, and let me tell you how it look like. Now, a ripe testis, you cannot identify it by just checking the anatomical structure or checking the body. Though we used to tell people that, and even in our manual we wrote it clearly, another literature, that for you to know that a male is mature, the genital organ should be reddish at the tip. But that one is just how will I put it, a peripheral means of identification of a matured male. Even in human being, you will see a grown-up man that looks so mature, but some will have watery sperm, some are impotent. Similar thing also happen in fish. I remember there was a time that we were doing breeding, and we dissect about 7 male, and all of them, I think 6 among them were impotent. It was the 7th one that has a viable testis to use, and these fish are matured. So what am I trying to say? You don't identify a male on physical look alone. So one of the correct means of doing it is by dissecting the male. That's why one of the things that we do is that we carefully dissect the male. So if the testis is not ripe, we suture it and return it back. So how will you know that the testis is ripe? Take note of what I'm going to say. It is going to look milky, not watery. You see the milkiness around it. So you're going to be seeing it in the clip. Then how do you know that an egg is ripe? A ripe egg, an egg that is very much ripe, is golden in color. It's golden in color. It's not that you cannot use mature egg, like the subsequent video we're going to be showing you again. We'll be showing you how to differentiate a matured egg that is not fully ripe and a ripe egg. So all these things I'm telling you are products of the practical works that we have been doing. And when you use a testis that is very ripe or an egg that is ripe, what are you going to get? Like the last video that we posted, so many people were like, wow, this is great. The reason is because both the male garments and the female garments, when I'm talking about garments, I'm not talking of clothes, I mean the sexual will I say product. Okay, let me break down. The male sperm, but we call it mute. The testis that produce the mute is well mature, and the mute is mature, not watery but thick, and you use it to fertilize an egg that is mature and well ripe. You're going to have a very bumper harvest. So, and in this business, let me tell you something, this business is not a gambling business. It's always good that I'm a Christian, I pray, okay? It's good that before you do anything you pray to God, but it is not a business that you just only depend on God to come and help you on everything. You need to do the right thing. Even God encourage people to be diligent and to do the right thing. So don't just go and carry any mail and be saying that God help me or let this one work. Use good testing, because most of the people that are calling, that's why I do stress, I do make it compulsory that before you can be my online student, before you can mentor, you must read this book, because most of these things we have at least them on our material. People perish, even the Bible says that many people perish because of lack of knowledge. So try your possible best to get the right knowledge and it's going to guide you. So for those of you who are still here to get this material, try and get it, and for those of you who have it, keep reading and reading it. Okay, so I'm happy over those that send us works of what they have been doing via the knowledge they acquired from us. So we encourage you to, as you are succeeding in this business, do not fail to share your success story with us so we can celebrate with you. And I keep telling you that for those who have been following us, you can have good and prolific success if you are always careful, if you are ever careful to do anything. So enjoy this little clip, and our good Lord will continue to bless you. To my core members, to Nigeria youth, I encourage you to be diligent. Do not look onto your uncle, do not look onto your brother, do not look onto your sister, do not look onto the government. Look at your hand. There's something that Benjamin Franklin said that I will never forget. He said, whenever you are hungry, open your hand and ask yourself why. Because in your hand lies every ability you have to make it in life. So try to develop your hand. God has promised us that He will bless the handworks of our hands. So try to develop your hand. If it is fish farming you want to be good at, try to develop yourself. Okay? So this is my best advice for you. Thank you, and God bless you. Thank you.